Hey everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about the attachments of the humerus bone. So here is the diagram of the humerus bone. This is the from front and this is from back. So I already discussed the diagram. So here I am going to discuss the attachments. So let's start. So first muscle is subscapularis muscle, which is multipinnate and inserted into the lesser tubercle of the humerus. And the second is supraspinatus, which is inserted into the uppermost impression on the greater tubercle. Subscapularis is into lesser tubercle, supraspinatus is into greater tubercle. And the infraspinatus is inserted into the middle impression on the greater tubercle. And the teres minor is inserted into the lower impression on the greater tubercle. So this is supraspinatus, infraspinatus and the teres minor are the sets. This is rotator cuff muscle and all these three are inserted into the greater tubercle, but the supraspinatus is at uppermost, infraspinatus in the middle impression and the teres minor is in the lower impression. So the fifth muscle is pectoralis major, which is inserted into the lateral lip of the intertubercular sulcus. After that, the latissimus dorsi is inserted into the floor of the intertubercular sulcus. Pectoralis major is into lateral lip of the intertubercular sulcus. Intertubercular sulcus has two lip, lateral lip as well as medial lip and one floor. And the teres minor is inserted into the medial lip of the intertubercular sulcus. The deltoid muscle is inserted into the deltoid tuberosity. After that, the coracobrachialis. So the coracobrachialis is inserted into the rough area on the middle of the medial border, and the brachialis muscle arises from the lower halves of the anteromedial and anterolateral surface of the shaft. So coracobrachialis तक insertion हो रहा था, अब यहाँ से origin हो रहा है muscles का. So brachialis arises. After that, the brachioradialis arises from the upper two-thirds of the lateral supracondylar rays. And after that, the extensor carpi radialis longus ECRL, which arises from the lower one-third of the lateral supracondylar rays. Brachioradialis and ECRL both arises from the lateral supracondylar rays. The pronator teres arises from the lower one-third of the medial supracondylar rays. And the superficial flexor muscles of the forearm arise by a common origin from the anterior aspect of the medial epicondyle. This is called common flexor origin. So the common flexor origin is at medial epicondyle of the humerus. Okay, and the common extensor is at the lateral epicondyle. The superficial extensor muscles of the forearm and supinator have a common origin from the lateral epicondyle. This is called the common extensor origin. So here it is, common extensor origin is at the lateral epicondyle, common flexor origin is at the medial epicondyle. After that, the anconeus muscle. Anconeus is a very small muscle which arises from the posterior surface of the lateral epicondyle. After that, the lateral head of the triceps brachii, which arises from the oblique ridge on the upper part of posterior surface above the radial groove, while its medial head arises from posterior surface below the radial groove. So this is about triceps brachii, and this all is about the attachments of the humerus bone. So thank you guys. Please subscribe my channel, like, share and comments on my video. Thank you guys.